Testing, testing, test. Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to AGrader's Primary 5 English TikTok Live. We're gonna get started in about 7+ minutes time, okay? So if you need the worksheet, you can go ahead to click on the link in our bio and you'll be able to download it there. And in the meantime, just make sure you have your worksheet and your stationery ready. And then if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. If not, you can relax for another 7+ minutes, okay? We'll also be having our March holiday workshop soon. So if you guys need some revision during your holidays, you can go and check them out on our website as well. Hi Yanjang, how are you doing? How has your week been? Congratulations on making it to Friday. We have a long weekend, right? It was okay? Nothing much happened? Hey, those of you who just came in, hello, good evening. I'm teacher Leanne from AGrader, and in today's live, I'll be covering some Primary 5 English questions. Okay, I believe you guys will have your WA1 coming up soon, so be sure to join us and download the worksheet in our profile if you haven't already done so. And we're gonna get started in about 4 minutes time. Hello Evie, how are you? Okay, so go ahead, grab the worksheet from the link in our bio if you haven't already done so. And then we'll be having our March holiday workshops coming up soon. So if you guys want to get in some extra practice during your holidays, put your time to good use, make sure that you go and check out the information on our website. Okay? Good? Okay, I'm glad to hear that, Evie. And if you guys have any questions about our March holiday workshops, you can feel free to ask me as well. I'll try my best to answer. Today we'll be doing vocabulary cloze, grammar and comprehension cloze, editing and synthesis and transformation. So 3 minutes ago, make sure you guys have your worksheets and your stationery ready, and we'll get started really soon. Hello Jacob, how are you? Guys, looking forward to Chinese New Year. Your ang paos and your Chinese New Year snacks. Yes, me too. Yeah, my new clothes. Oh, nice. I was too lazy to buy a lot of new clothes, so I just bought one new dress. Are your clothes all red and festive? Is there Kahoot? Unfortunately, not for today. I'm sorry, Evie. Next time. Are you guys feeling prepared for your WA1? Should be pretty soon, right? Few weeks time. You think so? Okay, that's good. Confidence is good. What components are you getting tested on? Do you know already? I think you should, right? Paper 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay, less than a minute to go. So you guys make sure that you have your worksheet. Get ready to tune in for some cloze practice, editing, and synthesis and transformation. Okay, now I'm gonna say it one last time for those of you who didn't hear it. We're gonna have our March holiday workshops coming up soon. So if you guys want to put your time to good use this March holidays, make sure that you guys go find out more information and sign up. Okay, we have mostly online programs, and then for primary sixes, we also have a physical option this year, and lunch is provided. So, yay! Okay, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, hold on, let me hide this thing. Okay, so let's get started on our work for today. Come, vocabulary MCQs. Question 1. The gourmet shop offers a fine blend of delectable cheeses. Anyone for question 1? What do you guys think? Selection, collection, reference, and compilation. Okay, Evie very quickly said 1. What about the rest of you guys? What do you think? Okay, HFY also thinks it's 1. Sin thinks it's 2. Jacob thinks it's 1. Okay, so we have 1 and 2, right? Any other answers? 1 or 2? Is it a collection of, a selection of delectable cheeses or a collection? It should be a selection. Okay, but why? Selection and collection, both end in shen. What's the difference? If I say there is a fine selection or a wide selection or a varied selection, what does that mean? A selection are the things that you can what from? Very good, Evie. That was very fast. Very good, HFY. Okay, a range of things to choose from. Very good. So you guys know what selection means, and that's why you guys got it right. But then why is collection wrong? Selection is pick. Selection can mean to pick, right? So make your selection. But if I say there is a wide selection, it can have a different meaning, which means there are a lot of things to pick from. Okay? Collection is keep. Very good, Jacob. Collection is only for display. Very good, Evie. Yes, you guys are exactly right. Okay, so a collection is a group of things gathered together. Hello, Evelyn. How are you? I feel like you're one of the people who told me that you're on your mom's account and your name is not Evelyn. Am I right? Okay, usually as a hobby. So you wouldn't really say that a collection is for sale. Okay, in a shop, you wouldn't call it a collection. Maybe in like a museum, right? They have a great collection of historical items, sure. Or as a on a personal level, right? I have an amazing sticker collection, something like that. All right. Yes. Okay. So what should I call you, Evelyn? Okay. Well then, come question 2. Despite being praised for her achievements, Emily felt blank and avoided making eye contact. Okay, answer for question 2. What do you guys think? IDK. Heichi. What's Heichi? And welcome back, Fine Goddess. Good to see you again. Okay, Evie says 2. Sin says 2. HFY says 2. Evelyn says 2. Okay, any other answers? I mean, hi to hi, Blind Goddess. Welcome back and happy Chinese New Year. Okay, Jacob says 2. Xiao La Jiao says I don't know. Okay, so most of you guys say 2, and you guys are correct. So, what does bashful mean? Call me IDK. Can you give me a name that is not 3 syllables? IDK. Okay, very good, Ethan. Also said 2. So what does bashful mean? Why did you guys choose number 2? IDK. I refuse. Then I'm just gonna call you Eve. Okay, number 2, bashful. Even if you don't know, you can guess, right? She avoided making eye contact when she was being praised for her achievements. Embarrassed, good. Because the rest don't apply. Okay, so you chose it through elimination, right? That's good, right? But then, so can you guess what it means then? Bashful means that you feel shy or easily embarrassed. Okay? Blind Goddess said shy. Very good. Sin said it means self-conscious. Good. Evie said embarrassed. Yes, you guys are exactly right. All right, well done. Good job. Okay, easy. Number 3. He blanked all the warnings and continued with his risky plan, ignoring the potential consequences. All right, answer for question 3 then. Okay, Sin says 3, Evie says 3, HFY says 3. Any other answers? Okay, Jacob, Evelyn, and Ethan all say 3. Disregarded. Flying Goddess says 3, I copy everyone. Haha, then if everyone is wrong, you'll be wrong also. Okay, but you guys are correct. Good job. Okay, to ignore, very good. Exactly, couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, it means ignored. But here we have some difficult words, right? So let's go through because you don't regard. That's a good way to think about it, right? So you're using the prefix dis, which means not, right? So not regard. Very good. What does renounce mean? Any guesses? Renounce. Declare abandonment. Okay, okay. I see where you're coming from, right? So to renounce is to formally give up or reject something. Okay, usually a belief or a claim, something that someone else says. Okay, so for example, if somebody is religious, right, then we say that that person renounced his or her beliefs. It means that he or she said, I no longer believe in that religion. All right, so it's a bit more formal. Okay, what about invalidated? This one you can guess, right? If you guys can guess disregarded, this means not. So disregard means to not regard, to not care, right? So invalidated, invalid, to say that something is no longer valid, right? Quite easy to guess. Very good. Okay, so to make something no longer valid. Okay, and what about the last one? Hello, Fanatic K-pop. No, I'm sorry, we do not have Kahoot for today. Okay, what does relinquished mean? Relinquished. How can I help you, Ethan? To give up. Very good. Okay, so to give up possession or control of something. Okay? Any questions? No? Okay, then let's move on to question 4. Ryan became blank and his hands felt clammy as he prepared to present his findings in front of the large audience. KHFY says 1. Joe, why no Kahoot? We don't have Kahoot every week, what? You have to live with it. Okay, Sin says 1, Evie says 1, Fanatic K-pop says 1, Evelyn says 1, Ethan says 1. And you guys are... Okay, Zoe says 1. All of you are Xiao Lia, Xiao La, Xiao says 1. All of you are correct. So can you guys tell me what this means? What does jittery mean? Jittery means Very good. HFY, Eevee, and phonetic K-pop, and Sin. Very good. It means nervous. You are right. Okay, let's do a quick check. Jubilant, ecstatic, and exhilarated all have a very similar meaning. What do they mean? They generally all mean very... Okay, phonetic K-pop said excited. Good. Very happy, very excited. Okay, very good, Sin. I only don't know what jubilant is. I told you they all mean the same thing. So if you know one, you know the rest. Very good. Okay, good job, HFY. Evie, Flying Goddess. Hi, Jamiel. Wow, you have a very unique name. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Very good, Ethan. Well done. Okay, call me YY Ken. Oh, you're YY. Wait, don't you have your own TikTok account? I feel like I remember someone called YY. Okay, got you, YY. Hi, Sneak Peeks. How are you? Okay, last vocab MCQ. The sunflower, blank known as a symbol of happiness, is loved by people around the world. No? Oh, I'm sorry, I must have remembered wrongly. Okay, call me Abigail. Okay, I'll try to remember Abigail. If I forget, just remind me again. Okay? I'm glad to hear that, Sneak Peeks. Okay, Fanatic K-pop says 2. HFY says 2. Cuz what? Okay, Sneak Peek says 2. A bit tricky. I think I know. You think number 1 might be a bit tricky, right? As in, it might be confused with number 1. Okay, so Evie and YY and Ethan and Abigail all say 2. And you guys are correct. Wow, I think a lot of you guys got full marks for the vocab MCQs, right? Good job. All right, so you usually this one is a bit of like a collocation. These words go together, right? You would say it is commonly known as a symbol of happiness. Very good. Usually, I'm sure you guys know. Specifically, I think you should know. Ask me if you don't. What about extensively? What does extensively mean? What does extensively mean? Very good, phonetic K-pop. Very fast. Very good, Sneak Peeks. Yes, indeed, it means widely. Okay, very well done. Okay, any questions? Before we move on to our grammar close. Okay, Abigail says no. Okay, last 3 seconds to finish any notes that you haven't already written down. Then we'll move on. Okay, great. How can I help you, Uma? Okay, grammar close. Come. The world population, or total number of people in the world, reached 8 billion in November, according to experts. This number was blank surprising. It shows that people are living longer, made possible blank better healthcare. However, having a huge population is challenging blank countries in many parts of the world. Okay, answer for question 6. Okay, Sin says J. YY says H. Evie says J. Abigail says not J. Okay, what's H? H is much. J is not. Would you say this number was much surprising? Even if you want to say much, you would say very, right? This number was very surprising. So you guys are right. The answer should be J. It was not surprising. Oh yeah, J. Very good. Okay, what about question 7? Made possible blank better healthcare. Answer for question 7. I don't get why J. You have to understand that the rest of it is saying that people are living longer and there's a reason for it, right? Which is better healthcare. So that's why it's not surprising. Okay, does that help you, Flying Goddess? Okay, wow, I got a lot of different answers. Sorry. Okay, I got A, B, Q. A is B is by, and then Q is with. Okay, any other answers? Made possible a better healthcare, made possible by better healthcare, made possible with better healthcare. Okay, first of all, it's not made possible a better healthcare, right? Better healthcare is the method through which people are living longer. Where's my red pen? Here. So, which preposition do we use to show a method? Okay, I give you guys the clue already, so now you need to tell me your final answer. Q or B? By or with? When you use a method, do you say it's made possible by better healthcare or made possible with better healthcare? It should be low-key B. Mm? I think H. Oh no, we have a new answer. Made possible much better healthcare? No. A B, okay. The answer is, drumroll, B. Okay, it's made possible by something. The method through which it was made possible, we use by. Okay, although with is very close. But also you'll see later that we need with for another question. Okay, question 8. Having a huge population is challenging blank countries in many parts of the world. Answer for question 8. Okay, Flying Goddess says C. Fanatic K-pop says C. Sin says C. Stop. Stop what? Okay, HMY says C. YY says C. Ethan says C. What about D? D is from. So do you think it is challenging for the countries or challenging from the countries? Are the countries the source of the challenge? Even then, you wouldn't say it's challenging from them, right? You would say they made it challenging. Okay, hi Ron, welcome. Oh, the first question, why can't it be D? For question 6, this number was from surprising? No, right? This number was from surprising? No? Okay. Okay, it is challenging for these countries. Good. Wait, 7. Made possible from better healthcare. You still don't use from to show a method, right? Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but it's not phrased that way. Yeah. Okay, good question though. When is break? Since when do I give you guys a break? If we have a break, it will be maybe about 7:30, but I doubt we have time. Okay? How about with? I would say that with is very close. Okay, but later you'll see we need with for another question. Yeah, with is very, very close. Okay? If there wasn't the answer by, okay, I would say with would be acceptable. All right? Yeah, you guys are right though. Good questions. Okay, next paragraph. Blank of the growth has been from the world's poorer countries, especially Africa. Having too many people blank create problems in these places. From housing, blank roads, hospitals, and even schools. We don't have enough of everything, says Philip Matua, a civil servant who works in blank government of Nigeria. Hey, Evie, no spoilers. Okay, question 9. Fanatic K-pop says H. H is much. Okay, Sushi Monster says J. We've already used J. YY says H. Ethan says H. Oh, typo is it, Yuri? Okay, Sin says H, H, H. Wait, I mean H. Okay. I think Sneak Peeks also has a typo. I think your autocorrect is messing with you. Oh, are you really trying to say J? But we've already used J, my friend. Now, growth is something that is not accountable, right? I think they just copy. Okay, Ethan says age. Yes, you would say much. Joe, are you 21? Are you asking that question seriously? Thank you very much, thank goddess, but I'm not. Okay, very good sneak peeks. Yes, it's age. Yes, really? You really think I'm 21? Thank you. 46! It went from 21 to 46. No thank you anymore. Okay, question 10. Having too many people blank create problems in these places. Question 10, answer. What about 0? If I was 0 years old, I wouldn't be doing this live. Well, I wasn't planning to tell you guys my age, but your guesses were very accurate. The last one was very accurate. Okay, hi says M. Hi M. I mean hi. And M is 2. Having too many people to create problems in this place? No? Yala, 32. Don't want to talk to you already. Okay, Evie says P. P is will. Hello? Please answer. Stop focusing on my age. Okay, Sin says P. P lah. Hello, Abigail. What's your answer? Quick. Okay lah, sorry, 17, I say wrong. Correct. Thank you, flying goddess. Okay, Ethan says T. Very good. Okay, having too many people will create problems. Very good. Well done. You guys are right. Very good. Okay, question 11. From housing, blank roads, hospitals, and even schools. We don't have enough of everything. Answer for question 11. Yeah, you guys all got question 10 right. Good job. Okay, what about question 11? Okay, YY says M. Evie says M. M is 2. It's not me, Ethan. It's Flying Goddess. Okay, Sneak Peek says M. Hi, Aisha. Aisha says M. HFY says M. Ethan, Sin, and Sneak Peek say M. And you guys are absolutely wrong. Just kidding. You are all right. Very good. The answer is M. From housing to these other things. Okay? Look at Xiao La Jiao's bio. They are a restaurant. Xiao La Jiao, can you sponsor me food? Okay, just kidding. You're very welcome to join AGrader TikTok Live. Okay, question 12. Jerry, blame me. You are now 89. Well, I'm going to kick you out, Flying Goddess. I'm going to ban you from my TikTok Live. Okay, answer question 12. A civil servant who works in what government of Nigeria? Answer for question 12. I refuse to acknowledge your comments anymore. Goodbye. Okay, Evie says K. K is the. Hi Molly, we don't have Kahoot today, I'm sorry. Okay, HFY says A. Does Nigeria have more than one government? 89 months, very good. Thank you. Okay, Aisha, sneak peeks. And Molly say K. Good. Alrighty. Any other answers? Who works in the government of Nigeria? Very good. Okay, we wouldn't say a government of Nigeria because that suggests that there's more than one government of Nigeria. Okay, one country, one government. I think. I don't know a country that has more than one government. I think. Okay, next paragraph. Good. So far, so good. Very good, guys. Other countries' blank growing populations include India, Pakistan, and the Philippines. Growing populations will make life harder in these places, blank combined with other dangers like climate change. Answer for question 13. Okay, Evie says Q with. Other countries with. Aisha says with. Must you pronounce the N in government? Did you say government? You have to, right? Government. Government. Yeah, you need the N. Okay, Molly says Q with. Sin says D. D is from. Other countries from growing populations? You can't use from, right? It's not the source of the growing populations. This is like additional information about those countries. So the answer should be with. Very good. Okay, other countries with growing populations. All right, question 14. Growing populations will make life harder in these places, blank combined with other dangers like climate change. Answer for question 14. Good job, Ron. Well done. Okay, answer for question 14. Huh? Did I disconnect for a moment? It's not Q, right? For question 14. It's not Q. Something else. Are you guys typing answers? Because I don't see any comments. So I don't know if TikTok is doing the blocking thing again. If I'm not responding to your comments, type an emoji with your comment, okay? Sometimes TikTok randomly decides to block comments. Okay, Evie says N. Sneak Peeks says N. N is when. Okay, HFY says N. Flying Goddess says N. Abigail, you typed all those emojis just to type hehe. Okay, Sneak Peek says N. Where did Xiao La Jiao go? Where's my restaurant? Okay, never mind. Yes, okay. Xiao La Jiao says N as well. Ron says N. Okay, and you guys are exactly right. It is indeed N, okay? Very good. Very good, Aisha and Ron as well. Well done. Too easy for you guys. Okay, last paragraph. I'm sorry, I hope I'm not putting you on the spot, Xiao La Jiao. Okay, experts say that climate change is caused mainly by richer countries, blank the United States and China. They consume the most energy and produced the most greenhouse gas emissions. Hi, Flying Goddess. Okay. Sneak Peek says D. D is, ouch. D is from. Evie says G. G is like. Okay. YY says G. Sin says D. Who is the egg? Ron says G. Aisha says G. Okay, so we have G and D. So from or like. Richer countries like the United States and China, or richer countries from the United States and China? Which one? These are examples of the richer countries, right? So the answer should be suddenly you got N? When? That's the previous question. Sneak peeks, are you okay? The answer is G. Yes. Like the United States, like China, they are the examples of richer countries here in this sentence. Alrighty, so far so good? So far so good? Like G for giraffe? Yes, G for giraffe. G for I don't know why Gengar came to my head. G for growth. No break. I don't think we have time for break. Okay, come. Editing. Editing, our favorite. Okay, let's get full marks. Conflict is an unavoidable and necessary part of life. Like all kinds of human interaction, conflict can either be healthy or be healthy and unhealthy, A conflict can be resolved successfully in a respectful tone that both parties are engaged in active listening. It is not easy, of course. Conflict resolution is a voluntary, mutual process that begins only when both parties are willing to work on resolved conflict. Okay, question 16. Oh, you guys are so fast. Okay, good job, Sin. Good job, Grace. Good job, Abigail. Good job, YY. If I haven't said your name, you can type it again because your comment got pushed up. Very good, Aisha. Sneak peeks typo. Good job, HFY. Good job, sneak peeks. Good job, Ziman. We learn conflict resolution in school. Very important life skill. Very good, Molly. Okay, good job. So it goes with either, right? Either healthy or unhealthy. Well done. Yes, very good, Flying Goddess. Okay, question 17. A conflict can be resolved successfully in a respectful tone, blank both parties are engaged in active listening. Very good, Aisha, you're right. Either goes with or, right? Okay, very good, Sin. Very good, HFY. Yes. I'm eating dinner, okay. I hope you're enjoying your food, Abigail. Don't make me jealous. Okay, good job, Molly. Good job, sneak peeks. Joe, I want $100 for Hong Bao. Too bad I'm not married. Don't ask from me. Okay, good job, Aisha. Good job, YY. Okay, well done. When both parties are engaged in active listening. Well done. Okay, question 18. Spell voluntary without autocorrect. No cheating. You might be 17 years old because you're not married. So does everyone get married at 18 years old? Okay, answer for question 18. No autocorrect. Oh, my dear Sin, that's the wrong word. Evie, wrong spelling, try again. Abigail, wrong spelling, try again. Sneak peeks, wrong spelling, try again. Hi, wrong spelling, try again. Guys, voluntary. Voluntarily is the wrong word, Flying Goddess. Sneak peeks, try again. Evie, try again. Okay, YY was the first person to get it right. Abigail, close, but still wrong. Okay, very good, Molly. I used autocorrect, by the way, so it's not my fault. Then your autocorrect is not functioning. Good job, Zoe. Or your autocorrect hates you. One of them, I don't know. Okay, voluntary. You infected me with the wrong word. Okay, voluntary is an adjective. Okay, voluntarily is an adverb. Here we are describing the process, so it has to be an adjective, not an adverb. Okay? Anyone doesn't understand what I'm talking about? Please ask. What are adjectives? What are adverbs? If you still don't know, you must ask me now because at primary 5, you'd better know your word classes. Okay, nobody asked means you all know, Oh no, okay. Okay, question 19, answer. In P6? No, primary 5, you better know already. Oh, as in you're primary 6, huh, Molly? Okay. But I'm primary 6. Okay, then all the more you guys had better know. Okay, good job, Grace. Good job, Evie. HFY spelling. Good job, Sin. Molly, wrong word. But I'm primary 5. It's fine. Today's live is actually for primary 5. But if you're primary 6, even more practice for you, why not? Good job, YY. Good job, HFY. Phonetic K-pop, where did that come from? Good job, Molly. Good job, Aisha. Good job, Hi. Okay, very good. Good job, Sneak Peeks. Good job, Abigail. Yeah, very nice. Okay, work on resolving the conflict. Now, bonus question. Why do I need to use the ing here? I want to see if anybody knows our meta language, our grammatical terms. Why must it be work on resolving and not work on resolve? I'm using my mom's phone. Oh, okay, you can let me know if you want me to call you something else, and I will try to remember. The? No. I'll give you a clue, okay? You would say you need to work on something. You need to work on something. Which word class do things belong to? Willing to? No. Very good, Cherry. Noun, right? But resolving is a verb. So here we have a verb functioning as a noun. I think I've mentioned to you guys before, a verb that functions as a noun is called a... starts with G. Hello, sneak peeks. I haven't moved on yet. This is called a... oh no, nobody remembers. Okay, you guys must remember so that next time you can answer my bonus question, okay? This is called a gerund. Sound familiar? I think I should have mentioned it to you guys before. Or if you attend AGrader classes, you have learned this in your grammar lesson already. How to differentiate gerund and verb? No, I don't know? Okay, no worries. I will go through again. Okay, so a gerund, you guys have to understand, is a verb that functions as a noun. Okay, and the gerund will always be in the ing form. If we don't get a cookie for a bonus question, then no thanks. I can give you a virtual cookie. Okay, a verb that functions as a noun, right? That's a gerund. It will always be in the ing form. How do we know? Because you would say, I'm willing to work on something, right? So what we need next is a noun, but we're using a verb. So that's when we use a gerund. Does that make sense? This is one of the harder concepts to get, okay? But not to worry, you just need to practice and then it will be a bit clearer, okay? I'm not moving. You restart your app, Flying Goddess. Okay, so for example, I'm used to sleeping late. I'm used to something, correct? So that's why we use sleeping. It's a gerund. Okay? Okay, come, next paragraph. When tempers flare, one should try to listen without interrupting and planning any counter-argument. Compromise is critical for true conflict resolution, and the only way to reach a compromise is for both parties to understand where each other is coming from. Wow, so fast. Okay, good job, Sin. Good job, Sneak Pigs. Hi, that's the wrong word. Good job, Evie. Good job, Zoe. Good job, HFY. Good job, Grace. Okay, sneak peeks. I said your name already. Okay, yes, good job, Abigail. I believe there's an extra G at the end by accident. Okay, so spelling error, right? Interrupting. I-N-T-E. Stop cheating, Flying Goddess. Double R. U-P-T-I-N-G. Okay? Very good, Aisha. I typed too fast. So you calm down. Don't need to send me so many at one time, okay? Good job. Okay, question 21. Critical. No autocorrect. Go. Tell your parents you're a jitterbug. Good job, HFY. Good job, Ron. Good job, Molly. Good job, Sin. Good job, YY. Hi, Ron, Aisha, Flying Goddess. Isn't sneak peeks also a pixel art person? I don't know. Are you a pixel art person, sneak peeks? Okay, good job, Grace. Good job, Evie. Excuse me, I'm not a cheater, I'm not a bug. You're both. Good job, Sin. Okay, thank you for sharing the live spins opera. Very good. Okay, CRITICAL. All right. Nothing you say can convince me otherwise. Too bad. Okay, last paragraph. When you are listening, remember to maintain eye contact and use positive body language, such as an encouraging nod. Ask clarifying questions and recognize your partner's point of view. This include repeating what he or she said without responding or showing curiosity to hear more. If you are not ready to put your emotions aside, it is perfectly fine to ask for a timeout. Okay, thank you for the follow, Krish. Welcome to AGrader TikTok Live. Alright, question 22. No autocorrect. Go. Good job, HFY. Good job, Zoe. Good job, YY. Good job, Grace. Good job, Molly. Good job, Aisha. Good job, Sin. Good job, Evie. But when I talk nicely to my sister, she will start to scold me for something her friend did. Why would she scold you for something her friend did? Good job, Sin. Good job, Grace. Good job, Flying Goddess. Okay, very good. This one is very easy for you guys. Maintain. Okay, question 23. Answer. Because she's not okay. Then you still have to take care of her until she's okay. Okay, answer for question 23. Maintain. Tell that to your sister. Okay, good job, Evie. Zoe, something is wrong. Good job, Molly. Good job, Sin. Good job, Ron. Good job, YY. Good job, Aisha. Good job, HFY. Okay, very good. Why? Because this, good job, Flying Goddess. Good job, Zoe. Good job, Grace. Well done. This is singular, right? Because this is singular. Very good, HFY. Autocorrect won't help you here, Flying Goddess. This includes. Okay, good job. Okay, quickly finish up writing down any notes and then we'll move on to comprehension. Close. No, it will not. Okay, first paragraph. Hudson had been looking forward to that trip for weeks. Excitement was in the air as Hudson and his classmates blanked finally at the theme park. They were waiting in line for a blank roller coaster ride. Just then, the people at the front of the queue entered the carriages. 10 seconds into the ride, the passengers screamed loudly. They tried to catch their blank as their carriages were pulled slowly to the top. That relief did not last a blank. As soon as the roller coaster carriages were over the peak, they plunged down the track at breakneck speed. Hudson felt that it was the scariest roller coaster he had ever seen. Okay, question 24. Is that 5-minute break? No, I don't think so, Jacob. Sorry. You see, it's 7:45 already and we still have 2 more pages, you know? Okay, no break. Okay, what do you guys think for 24? Excitement was in the air as they blanked finally at the theme park. They reached at the theme park? No, right? Okay, good job, Sin. Toilet. Good job, Evie. Good job, Aisha. Flying Goddess, your autocorrect betrayed you. As they... very good. Very good, YY. Very good, Flying Goddess. Very good, Sneak Peeks. They were finally at the theme park. Very good. Okay, if we want to say like reached or arrived, you would say as they finally reached the theme park. There wouldn't be the word at. Okay? My autocorrect doesn't like me because you abused it to check your spelling just now. That's why. Okay, question 25. They were waiting in line for a blank roller coaster ride. Answer for question 25. Aisha, my name is Teacher Lian. Nice to meet you, Aisha. Okay, I know you do run. Okay, they were waiting in line for the roller coaster ride or a roller coaster ride. Which one do you guys think would be better? You guys are right that we need an article here, right? Has the roller coaster ride been mentioned before? Or is there only one roller coaster ride at the theme park? It hasn't been mentioned yet, right, guys? So the answer should be final answer? Yeah. It has not been mentioned yet. Hello? We haven't mentioned it yet. So it shouldn't be the, it should be okay? Hello. Our primary 1 and primary 2 rules. It's mentioned for the first time. Okay? Yeah. But it's okay. We need to recap our rules. Yeah. Okay, just then, the people at the front of the queue entered the carriages. 10 seconds into the ride. You see now, it's mentioned already. So now we use the, right? Okay, they tried to catch their blank as the carriages were pulled slowly to the top. Okay, catch their what? Okay, very good, Sin. My brother is watching this. He's primary 2, but he got it correct. Yeah, because the and the rules are more accurate, are more fresh in his head, right? Good job, Abigail's brother. Evie, very close. Something is wrong. Good job, Abigail. Wait, I saw someone else get it correct, but it got moved up. Good job, Grace. Good job, Aisha. Yeah, good job, Evie. So it's more than one person, but this is a phrase. We wouldn't really make it plural. Okay. You would still say they tried to catch their breath. Okay, let me ask you, is this answer correct? Is what I wrote correct? No. Wow, Evie, go straight to the explanation. Very good. I like doing my Sec 3 sisters work English because it's easy. It's easy? Wow. This ends around 8 o'clock, Abigail. Okay? Very good. This is a verb. Okay? With the E at the back, it's a verb. Without the E at the back, it's a noun. Very good, Aisha, as well. Yeah, good job, guys. Exactly. Okay, that relief did not last blank. Answer for question 27. That relief did not last. Very good, Evie. Very good, Sin. Very good, HFY. Hi, try again. Molly, try again. Aisha, good job. Grace, good job. You see, they were at the top. They didn't stop there for. Good job, Molly. Good job, hi. You can only put one word, Abigail, so you cannot put very long. And you can't hyphenate it like that. Okay, good job, Abigail. Good job, sneak peeks. Grace, is that a typo? Huh? Did not last very? Are you sure? Good job, Grace. Good job, Abigail. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to forget the names really. Okay, it did not last long. I got 2 out of 4 for Compre Cloze in primary 4. Compre Cloze is challenging, but you just need practice. Okay? Yes, very good. Okay, the line of people blank Hudson and the roller coaster was steadily shortening. As his turn was nearing, Hudson's heart pounded rapidly. Answer for question 28. You are Abigail, right? Did I remember wrongly? Okay, very good, Sin. Evie, it can't be including because the roller coaster is not in the line of people, right? Good job, YY. Good job, Aisha. Not including, guys. Spelling, Evie. Not included. Good job, HFY. Okay, guys, you see, if you say including, right, that means it's including Hudson and the roller coaster. Is the roller coaster in the line of people? No, right? Okay, good job, Molly. Good job, Sneak Peeks. Good job, Evie. Yeah. Here we have two things, right? Then what goes with and? We use between. Very good. Yes, HFY. So between and go together, right? Like from and to go together, between and go together. Very good. Okay, last paragraph. With an incredibly loud whoosh, the group in front of Hudson and his friends took off. Hudson could blank them screaming, but he could not tell if those screams were of delight or terror. He wiped his sweaty palms, blanked his pants, and ran a hand through his hair. Sorry, there should be an N here. Okay. All he could think about was him falling off from the roller coaster. He knew suddenly that he could not do it. Without a word, Hudson turned and bolted off. He pushed past the crowd and ran out of the line. He could hear his friends' upset exclamations, but he did blank care. He just kept running. Okay, question 29. Okay, good job, Grace, Flying Goddess, YY, Cherry, Sin, good job. Right. Okay, so this is the noise, right? So he could, good job, Aisha. He could hear them screaming. Very good job, Jacob. Well done. Good job, HFY. Okay, question 30. Good job, Evie. Good job, Abigail. Yes, you are all right. Good job. Okay, he wiped his sweaty palms, blanked his pants. Good job, Evie. Good job, Sin. Good job, HFY. Oh, that was very sudden. Good job, Abigail. Good job, Flying Goddess. Hey, 小辣椒 is back. Good job, 小辣椒. Good job, YY. Good job, Hi. Good job, Cherry. Good job, Ron. Very good. Okay, he wiped his sweaty palms on his pants. Easy. Well done. Okay, question 31. He did what care? Yes. I got the idea of Flying Goddess. Good job, Sin. Okay, good job, Ron. Good job, Flying Goddess. Good job, YY. Good job, Evie. Good job, Aisha. Good job, Jacob. Grace, well done. Abigail, good job. Is and accepted? For question 31, he did and care? For question 31, sneak peeks, is that what you're asking? No. Okay, you wouldn't say he did and care, right? You're saying, but he did not care. Oh, for question 30, he wiped his sweaty palms and his pants? Oh, no, because you wouldn't say he wiped his sweaty palms, he wiped his pants, right? Why would he wipe his pants? Okay, my brother replied to the question. Okay, any other questions for your Compre Cloze before we move on to S&T? No questions? Last 3 seconds and I'm gonna move on. 3, 2, 1. Use primary 4. Wow, good job, Aisha's brother. Thank goddess, you're very cute. Okay, come, question 32. We have to stay indoors. There is bad weather. Something because of something. Type your answer for question 32. Okay, Sin, very fast. Good job, Sin. I'll give you guys a bit more time to type. He clapped. He should clap for himself. He did a good job. Very good, Evie. Very good, Hi. Very good, Grace. Okay, looks good. So, what do we need to put after because of? We need a noun or a noun phrase, right? Okay, good job, YY. Good job, HFY. Very good. Because of bad weather, I would say you need an article. Okay, good job, Aisha. Yes, we need the bad weather. We need an article before a noun. Yep. Okay, very good. Okay, question 33. I was famished and ate all the food on the table. Answer for question 33 using so. Oh, okay. I would accept two different answers for question 33. I was famished, so I ate all the food on the table. Good, Evie. Good job, Sin. Good job, Grace. Good job, HFY. Good job, Hi. Good job, YY. Good job, Aisha. Well done. Oh, very interesting. None of you guys gave me the other answer that's in my head. I would say you can answer this question in two different ways. Oh, Alice, that counts as an unnecessary change. So I wouldn't accept that answer. Okay, remember for SNT you should do as little changes, as few changes as you can. Right? So I wouldn't change it to all the food on the table was eaten by me. Well, really none of you thought of the other answer. But okay, sure. Then in that case we can just write down yours. This is the result, right? So I was famished, so I ate all the food on the table. Okay? So the other answer I was thinking of that I would also accept if you Flying Goddess, unfortunately that one is just obviously wrong. The other answer that I was thinking of would be I was so famished that I ate all the food on the table. Right? Okay, I would also accept that answer. That's the other answer I had in mind, Cherry. Okay? Okay, question 34. City took this amazing photograph. Is result a topic in SNT? Yeah. Connectors for purpose, result, and reason? Yes. But we need to use so. Yeah. I was so famished that I ate all the food on the table. Okay. This amazing photograph. Wait, let me see the answers. Which answer is better? They are both, there's no better. They are the same, Alice. Yeah, both are correct. Okay. Thank you for asking though. Okay, let me see. Sin wrote the amazing photograph was taken by City. Typo in the first word, but good job, Sin. Okay, good job, HFY. Good job, Hi. Good job, Evie. Okay, good job, Grace. Good job, Evie. Good job, Molly. No, there's no Kahoot today. Sorry, Ron. Good job, Abigail. Oh, Are you donating to a charity, Flying Goddess? That's good. Okay, so took here. This is simple past tense, right? So we do need to change it to was taken by. Very good. Good job, Aisha. Well done. Okay, easy. Question 35. I finished my homework. I took my dog for a walk at the park. Answer for question 35. When does class end? Once I finish this page, so very soon. Just at like WWP in front. What? Okay, having what? Question 35. Don't be sad, Aisha. I'll be back in a month, I think. What a waypoint. Ah, okay. That's good of you, Flying Goddess. Proud of you. Evie, something is wrong with the first part of your sentence. Okay. Good job, HFY. Good job, Zoe. Good job, Sin. Wait, what? This is super difficult. Abigail, I'll give you a clue. You need to figure out the sequence of events. Okay, which one happened first? That will come after having. Good job, Hi. Good job, JJ Hans. Hey, JJ Hans, welcome back. Okay, good job, Grace. I can't be a school teacher, too bad. I'm very sorry. I'm so laggy. Try to restart the app. Okay? Having, this happened first, right? I finished my homework first. Then I took my dog for a walk at the park. Which center are you teaching at? For Primary 5 English this year, I'm only teaching the online class. I'm also teaching Primary 4 English at the Tampines outlet. Okay, having first event, having finished my homework, comma, I took my dog for a walk at the park. You're in Fernvale CC outlet. Oh, that's at Sengkang, right? Wait, the Tampines Junction? Yes, I teach at the Tampines Junction branch. Oh, okay, good luck for your exams, JJ Hans. All the best. Tampines where? Tampines Income Junction? Income Center? Tampines Income something? Okay, last question. Mrs. Tan said, I am at the school to give a speech today. Can I say having my homework finished? No, cannot. Okay, it's grammatically incorrect. Mr. Yes, how may I help you, Abigail? Okay, Sin says, Mrs. Tan said that she is at the school to give a speech this day. Something is wrong, Sin. Try again. HFY, something is wrong. Try again. Oh, how did it go, Alice? Beside Century Square? Are you asking me if the Tampines outlet is beside Century Square? Because I have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm not very familiar with Tampines. Wait. Who is this person? Fanatic K-pop. Close. Something is wrong. This is the last question, Abigail. Evie, something is wrong. Okay, I'm gonna highlight the words we need to change. We need to change these 3 words. So far, nobody has changed all 3 correctly. Okay, JJ Hans got it right. Good job. First correct answer. The rest of you, keep trying. You're very close. Okay, so all of you got the she. You already know Mrs. Han said that she. Am is present tense. We need to change it to. Very good. Past tense. Was at the school to give a speech. And today changes to. Okay, very good, Grace. Very good, Evie. Hi, the was is wrong. The is wrong. Yes, good job, Benedict K-pop. Good job, Evie. Yes. Today changes to that. Oh, that day. Okay. Yes. Good job, Aisha. Well done. All right. Okay. Good job, guys. You worked hard today. We did 5 sections. 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 4. I think it's 4. So I think you guys did pretty well. I do think that you guys need to go and revise your S&T rules, okay? So please make sure you do that. And you know, I'm not sure if I'll see you guys before your next WA1. I might not. So good luck for that, okay? Yes, I will. Thank you very much, Alice. So 2 things I want to say. Okay, if you guys enjoyed today's lesson, right? I do teach Primary 5 English online on Saturday mornings, and we have a free trial. So you can go and check it out in the link in our bio. All right. How to get into contact with you? I don't think you can really contact me unless you're in my class. Okay, I'm sorry, Aisha. When is the next live? I think it is next month. Okay, but I can't remember exactly. I'm sorry. Is there a math TikTok live? Yes, there is. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jacob. Have a good night. All right, and last but not least, we do have our March holiday workshops coming up. So if you want to do some extra revision during the holidays, okay, you can go ahead and sign up. Go check out the information on our website. We have online classes, and then for primary 6 students, we do have physical classes this year as well. Okay? Oh, no worries, Aisha. You can always come for my next TikTok live. Okay, do you guys have any last questions for me before I let you guys go? And I'm also gonna go eat my dinner. No? Yeah, you guys can go. Okay, happy Chinese New Year, friends. Have a good break, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.